Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So it's another fun day on Elon Musk's Twitter, and this time it has to do with a new feature that's being rolled out that has a hidden little, I'll call it security risk. I think there's no better way to describe it, that I think people should be made aware of before this gets rolled out fully. If you don't know what's going on, Elon has decided to add phone calls and video calls to Twitter. Now, most of the people I've talked to about this don't really see a point to it. Like, we all have our apps that we use this stuff for. I'm sure most of you use Discord for your calls online. And, maybe there's some TeamSpeak and Skype holdouts. Maybe you're a business person and you use Microsoft Teams. Or, hey, there's WhatsApp, there's Facebook Messenger. There's all types of ways that we use to communicate online. And Twitter is probably the last platform I would want anybody to call me on. Like, if you call me on Twitter, I'll block you, honestly. Especially with the bot problem that site has. And I find that so funny whenever people talk about how he fixed that problem. Everybody will tell you how the new wave of comment bots are there, but they've always been in your messages and stuff like that. And I get enough spam calls on my phone that I don't need them coming from Twitter as well. Now, this security risk, hidden thing that's on these calls, it's your IP is at risk. If you open your settings on your phone, you can't do this from desktop, by the way. This is only on your mobile device. But from your, I think it's settings and privacy is what it's called now, go to your message settings. And then in there, you'll see the switch, the toggle about accepting calls. But beneath that, you'll see another toggle that says protect my IP. And it has a little text about, make sure that your IP isn't made available to the person on the other end of the call. And I read that and I don't know why that needs to be in this call in the first place. I'm reminded of, when you install a new app or like a default app on your phone needs to get updated, like your flashlight or your calculator app, and it wants all these permissions. Like why does my calculator app need to know my location? Why does my flashlight need to know my contact information? It's all this stuff that I just need to make a phone call. I just want to call my friend. I just need to, be in communication when we play this video game. Maybe I'm showing somebody some data. We need to share screens or we need to like pull up a webcam so I can show them my cat. Who knows what reason I have to call somebody, but they don't need to have my exact location. They don't need to have my device information for that to happen. And I think that's just part and parcel with Elon's whole, his MO basically is. His whole dream was this make Twitter this every platform. He wants to make it for banking and he wants to make it for calling and oh, just never leave the site. But the features that the site has, the security that the site has, isn't good right now. The bot problem still is not fixed. Everybody will be able to tell you about the reply bots that you have. It's it's not a it's not a pleasant experience for the user right now. Most of us that are on there stay there because it's like the platform's big enough, all of our friends are there, like it's easy enough to operate. But with every new thing that gets added in, there's some weird security risk that comes with it, or it's dead on arrival, it's broken, and then the features that people want to have are getting removed. I've seen people talk about fleets for I don't know how long. Twitter Circles was the one good feature I remember getting added, and that's been removed. But instead, we have, oh, give me your IP location so you can make probably low quality calls. We're going to partner with this AI program so we can scalp all your picture data. It's it's so hypocritical for Elon to, especially with his whole trying to sue OpenAI about, trying to focus on finances instead of bettering the world. And he is no room to talk about this. Everything he does is to benefit his own pocket. It has nothing to do with humanity. It has everything to do with Musk. So please turn off this feature if you can. Don't give this guy any more of your money or your information. I've been told that calls are a Twitter Blue only feature, but just turn it off. There's no need for you to make calls on Twitter. Use your actual phone for that. That's what you pay for. Stop using your phone for a computer and actually use it for what it's designed for. That's my boomer take for the day, I guess. But yeah, I guess until Musk decides to add another useless feature to a website that he's running into the ground, y'all try to have a good day.